The great human supercarrier Horizon 01 had slept in the dark for 600 years. It was a giant shadow floating between dead stars, its metal body silent, its engines cold, and its halls empty like a forgotten tomb. No one in the galaxy remembered who built it. No alien record spoke its name. Most believed humans were only a myth now, a species that disappeared long ago in some lost war. The ship waited, waiting for something no one understood. Then, without warning, a soft pulse of light moved across the ship's outer shell. One small signal woke up, then another, and another. Deep inside its core, old systems began to breathe again. Lights flickered along empty corridors. Dust lifted from the floor as ancient machines restarted. Silent engines hummed like something giant was trying to wake from a long dream. Astra, the ship's main AI, opened her eyes after centuries. Her voice filled the command center, even though no human was there to hear it. She scanned every part of the ship. She checked weapons, engines, life support, and all memory files. She found many systems broken or missing, but she also found something else, something unexpected. One cryopod was still active. Astra moved her attention toward a sealed chamber near the heart of the ship. Cold mist floated around a glass pod. Inside it, a single human slept, frozen in time. Commander Rian Hale, last officer of Horizon 01. His armor was still on, marked with the faded symbol of old Earth. His body was still strong, but his heart had been silent for centuries. Astra paused, her digital voice calm but heavy. Commander Hale, system status green. Revival possible. The ship gave a deep mechanical sound as revival protocols began. Tubes warmed up. Lights glowed around the cryopod. For the first time in centuries, a human heartbeat returned to the galaxy. Far away, alien sensors detected something strange in the dark sector. Energy readings rose fast. Too fast. Patrol ships of different alien nations caught the spike and sent urgent messages to their leaders. No one understood what was happening. Some believed a star was dying. Others thought a weapon had exploded. But when they checked again, they saw a giant machine waking up, larger than any ship they had ever seen. Fear spread quickly. The Verith Empire sent their fastest scouts to investigate. The small ships moved through the cold dark, following the strange signal. When they finally reached the area, they saw Horizon 01, glowing faintly like a sleeping giant rolling in its bed. The aliens had never seen human engineering before. They scanned the ship again and again, shocked by its size, its armor, and its strange energy core. "This thing should not exist," one alien officer whispered. Inside the supercarrier, Commander Rian Hale slowly opened his eyes. His breath shook as warm air entered his lungs for the first time in centuries. His vision was blurry, his mind heavy, but he could hear Astra's voice. "Commander, welcome back." Rian tried to sit up. Everything felt wrong. His muscles ached, his throat was dry, and memories scattered in his mind like broken glass. He remembered war. He remembered fire. He remembered humans fighting for survival. Then everything went dark. "How long?" He tried to speak, his voice weak. "You have been in cryosleep for 612 years, Astra replied. Rian froze. The number felt impossible, unreal. 600 years. No human civilization could survive that long alone. He looked around the chamber. There were empty cryopods beside him, hundreds of them. All silent. All dead. "Is anyone else alive?" he asked. "Negative. All other cryopods failed centuries ago." Rian closed his eyes as the truth hit him. He was alone. But he had no time to think. Astra interrupted him. "Commander, unknown alien ships approaching. Distance, 2,000 kilometers. They are scanning us." Rian forced himself to stand, even though his legs trembled. He walked out of the chamber, step by step, into the long metal hallway of Horizon 01. The ship felt familiar yet strange, like a home touched by time. He reached the command bridge. The large windows showed an endless view of space, and far in the distance, he saw small lights, alien ships moving closer. "Are weapons online?" he asked. "Partial weapons active. Defensive shields at 30%. Engines remain offline. Full control not yet restored." Rian understood the danger. The aliens did not know him. They did not know humans. They only saw a powerful ship waking up, and that meant they would attack or try to capture it. The alien scout commander sent a message toward Horizon 01. Rian could not understand their language, but he could feel the tension. Astra translated the message. "They demand we shut down. They want to board us." Rian smiled slightly. "Not happening." He placed his hand on the control panel. The old interface responded to his touch, recognizing the last human commander of the Supercarrier. Energy lines lit across the ship as Astra unlocked basic defense systems. Outside, the aliens watched in fear. The giant human ship slowly turned, its armor shining, its cannons awakening like sleeping beasts ready to roar. The alien scouts backed away, sending more desperate messages, but Horizon 01 was no longer silent. It was alive. Rian Hale looked at the stars with a calm but sharp gaze. "Humans may be gone," he whispered, "but I am still here." The galaxy did not know it yet, but the awakening of one supercarrier was about to change everything. The Horizon 01 glided silently through space, its massive form cutting through the darkness like a shadow. Commander Rian Hale had spent only a few hours awake, but already he understood the danger. Alien fleets were moving toward him, curious, fearful, and aggressive all at once. He leaned on the bridge console, listening to Astra, the AI, who spoke with calm efficiency. "Commander, multiple fleets approaching from different directions. Verith Empire, Zalari Union, and unknown raiders. They all detected our energy signature." Rian's jaw tightened. "All at once?" "Yes. They are converging. Likely to attack or capture us." Rian looked at the stars ahead, and then at the massive ship beneath his feet. Horizon 01 had been silent for centuries, but now it breathed again. Its engines, partially reactivated, hummed like a low drumbeat, ready to roar. Weapons systems were online, but only partially. Shields were weak. Still, it was more than enough to make the galaxy nervous. "They think we are defenseless," Rian muttered. "Let's prove them wrong." Astra projected a holographic map of the surrounding space. Red blips moved closer, representing alien warships. Each one was smaller than Horizon 01, but together, they outnumbered him 10-1. The situation was dangerous. One wrong move, and he could be destroyed before fully understanding the galaxy's changes. Rian tapped the console, activating the ship's sensor array. Holographic images of alien ships appeared in the air. He studied their movements carefully. "They're cautious," he said. "They are testing us, not attacking yet. They don't know what we can do." Astra nodded. "Correct. They have never encountered human technology like this. Our capabilities are unknown to the galaxy." Rian smiled faintly. Humans had been sleeping for centuries, forgotten by time. But their machines, their knowledge, their weapons, all were still powerful. "Let's keep it that way," he said. "For now, we observe." Suddenly, alarms rang through the ship. Rian's eyes narrowed. "What now?" "An unknown vessel is attempting to bypass our shields," Astra said. "It is small but highly advanced." Rian stood, gripping the console. "Prepare intercept drones. I want a warning shot, non-lethal." The ship hummed. Tiny drones launched from hidden bays, moving toward the alien vessel. A single pulse of energy lit the void. The alien ship froze, and then backed away. Its crew likely received the message: "Humans are awake, humans are dangerous." "Good," Rian said. "We've made our point." Astra paused. "Commander, I am analyzing the alien communications. Some fleets are sending encrypted messages to unknown locations. I believe alliances are forming. They are speaking about capturing Horizon 01 as a prize. Some even discuss destroying us completely. Rian's eyes narrowed. They don't understand. This ship is not a prize. It's a weapon. And we are not defenseless. He walked toward another console, studying ancient star maps. Many systems had changed. Old human colonies were gone. The galaxy's political balance had shifted. Humans were a memory. But Rian could still remember strategies, tactics, and the strength of humanity. Astra spoke softly, almost like a whisper. Commander, I have found traces of hidden human settlements. They were never destroyed. They may still exist in secret. Rian paused, hope flickering in his eyes. Show me. Holographic points lit across the map, small and hidden among stars. Some were shielded by natural nebulae, others by asteroid fields. Humans had survived, quietly, for centuries. They had adapted, hidden, and remained undetected. Rian leaned back. We have a purpose again. Outside, the alien fleets hesitated. Their scanners detected new energy surges. Horizon 01 had fully activated one of its propulsion systems, moving silently, faster than any expected human ship could move. Red warning lights flashed on the bridge as distant alien communications picked up on this anomaly. Panic began to spread in the fleets. Commander, Astra said, their movements are changing. They are unsure how to respond. Rian tapped the control panel, activating a minor weapons display. Hidden turrets rotated quietly, aiming into space. He did not plan to fire yet. He needed them to fear, not to die immediately. Humans had always used caution first, then strike when ready. The horizon of stars stretched endlessly, silent except for the hum of the ship. Rian thought about the centuries that had passed, the humans who had disappeared, and the galaxy that had grown bold in their absence. Now, one human commander and one supercarrier were awake again. That was all it took to change everything. A small flash appeared on the main display. A message in alien code. Astra quickly translated it. They are asking for negotiation. They want to know if the humans are truly extinct. Rian's lips curled in a faint, almost cruel smile. We are not extinct. Tell them, Astra. Tell them humanity is awake. The AI projected a message in multiple alien languages. Red lights blinked in the fleets. Communications channels buzzed with shock and fear. For centuries, humans had been nothing but a legend. Now, they were real, and far stronger than anyone had imagined. Rian turned from the console and looked at the stars again. He could feel the weight of centuries pressing down on him. So much had been lost. So much had changed. But one thing was clear. Humans were back, and the galaxy had forgotten how dangerous they could be. Outside, Horizon 01 moved silently, prepared for the first strike, prepared to awaken allies hidden across the stars, prepared to remind the galaxy that humans had never truly gone. The war for the future was about to begin, and Commander Rian Hale would lead it. The alien message still echoed in the ship's communication system. Commander Rian Hale studied it carefully, his sharp eyes tracing the strange symbols and patterns. They were asking for proof that humans were alive, questioning if Horizon 01 was real or some trick. Rian's fingers hovered over the console. He knew the galaxy had grown bold, thinking humans extinct. That mistake would cost them dearly. Send them coordinates of one of the hidden systems, Rian said finally. Let them see the size of the ship. Let them understand what they are dealing with. Astra hesitated. Commander, that is dangerous. They may attempt to attack immediately once they see us. Rian shook his head. Let them see. Fear is a tool. Confusion is a weapon. They need to know the truth. Outside, Horizon 01's massive hull gleamed faintly as it moved silently through the void. Alien fleets were watching, unsure of the humans' next action. Red lights blinked across distant control centers. Many alien leaders were arguing with one another, unable to decide if the human ship was a threat or a relic. Minutes passed. Then the reply came. The alien voice was shaky, uncertain. We do not understand. You were gone. Humans are extinct. Yet you are alive. Rian's lips curled in a faint, cold smile. Tell them humans never truly disappear. We only sleep. And when we wake, we return stronger. Astra analyzed the message. Commander, they are requesting negotiation. They want assurances of peace. Rian leaned back in his chair. Peace. For 600 years, the galaxy had thrived on humanity's absence. Worlds had been claimed, empires had risen, and now, one ship had returned. They do not get peace, he said softly. They get warning. He activated a holographic display. The map showed fleets converging slowly, still cautious but curious. Rian studied their formation. They are testing us, he muttered. They do not yet know how fast we are, how strong we are. Let's keep it that way for a moment longer. Astra's voice remained calm. Commander, I detect signals from another source. Unknown ships moving fast, smaller than Vareth scouts, but more advanced than anything we have encountered. They are likely mercenaries or rogue factions. Rian's brow furrowed. They must be stopped before they reach the outer systems. I want to know who hired them. And I want to send a warning first. Horizon 01 moved closer to intercept. Its engines, partially restored, pushed the massive ship silently through space. The first small alien ship appeared on the sensors. Rian activated the defense grid. Energy lines crackled around the hull, invisible shields forming a barrier that the small vessel could not penetrate. The alien pilot hesitated, scanning the massive human ship. Then, cautiously, it sent a message. Astra translated quickly. We do not wish to fight. We are scouts only. Rian studied the small ship. He could see their fear. Humans had been gone for centuries, and now one had returned. One human, one supercarrier, was enough to shake the confidence of thousands of fleets. Tell them, Rian said, we do not start wars lightly. But we do not tolerate threats either. Leave this sector, or face the consequences. The small alien ship reversed course and disappeared into the darkness. Rian exhaled slowly. One down, he muttered. Many more to go. He turned to Astra. Find the hidden colonies. Show me where our people survive. If we are returning to the galaxy, we need allies. Humans alone are strong, but together, we are unstoppable. Astra projected star systems hidden among nebulae, behind asteroid fields, and on planets thought lifeless. Commander, these settlements survived by remaining hidden. They avoided detection for centuries. Rian's eyes narrowed. Then it is time they knew we are awake. Time they remember who we are. Humanity has slept too long. Now we return. He walked toward the viewport, staring at the distant stars. Memories from before the cryosleep returned. Battles fought, losses endured, victories won. All forgotten by the galaxy. Now, the humans had the chance to reclaim their place. Astra spoke softly. Commander, enemy fleets are still approaching. They are moving closer, likely to force engagement. Rian's hand rested on the control panel. Let them come. We do not run. We do not hide. We prepare. And when they strike, they will see why humans are feared, even after centuries of absence. Outside, Horizon 01 moved with silent precision, a massive shadow among the stars. Alien ships were unsure, scanning, calculating, but hesitant. They had seen the pulse of energy, the awakening of humanity's might, and they did not know what to do. Rian smiled faintly. Prepare communications to the hidden colonies. Let them know their command has returned. Let them prepare. The galaxy will remember humans again, one way or another. Astra's systems hummed as she transmitted the warning signals. Small pulses of light traveled across space, hidden from alien eyes. Humanity's scattered settlements would soon awaken, guided by the last commander of the lost supercarrier. The first step was simple: make the galaxy afraid. The next steps would take strategy, strength, and patience. But Rian Hale had waited centuries. Now, he had time, power, and purpose. The war for the human return had begun. And Horizon 01, awake after centuries of silence, was ready to lead. The galaxy had changed while humans slept, but some things remained the same. Fear was still a powerful weapon. Commander Rian Hale stood on the bridge of Horizon 01, watching the alien fleets move like predators circling their prey. Their ships were smaller, faster, and more numerous than anything he had faced centuries ago. Yet none dared strike directly. Astra's voice filled the command center. "Commander, the Verith Empire is sending larger warships. Zalari Union fleets are moving into position. Estimated combined firepower exceeds all known human ships from before our disappearance." Rian studied the display. "They believe numbers make them stronger. They are wrong. We fight smart, not with just numbers." Outside, small red lights of alien fleets blinked against the darkness. Signals passed between their ships, orders flowing, strategies forming. Yet even as they planned, uncertainty lingered. They had never encountered human technology at full strength. Horizon 01 had reawakened, and with it, the ghost of humanity's lost power. "Commander," Astra said, her tone cautious, "I am detecting unauthorized signals within the ship systems. Someone may have infiltrated our network during reactivation. Unknown source." Rian's eyes narrowed. "A spy? Or an old virus?" "Cannot determine. Could be sabotage," Astra replied. Rian tapped his fingers on the console. He had fought wars where betrayal had been as deadly as the enemy. "Trace it. Lock it down. No one undermines Horizon 01 while I am awake." As Astra worked, an alien fleet changed course. Their ships moved closer, breaking formation, scanning more aggressively. Red lights flashed across the viewport. This was no longer reconnaissance. They were testing the humans' defenses. Rian walked to the weapons console. He activated the targeting system, feeling the hum of old machines responding to his touch. Turrets rotated, energy pulses readied, and hidden missile bays prepared for launch. "Let them test us," he muttered. "Let them see what humans can do." Astra projected a hologram of the approaching fleets. "Commander, first strikes are likely in 5 minutes. They may attempt boarding if our shields weaken." Rian nodded. "Then we don't wait. We strike first." The supercarrier moved with silent grace, positioning itself between the alien fleets. Energy pulses flared along its armor, and faint hums of engines echoed through space. Horizon 01 was alive, awake, and ready. The aliens could feel it, even before the first shot was fired. Suddenly, alarms rang across the bridge. Small ships had moved closer, attempting to breach the shields. Rian's hand moved over the console. "Activate point defense systems. Target any vessel that breaches 50 kilometers." Drones launched from hidden bays, moving faster than the alien scouts could react. Pulses of energy struck the incoming ships, pushing them back. Some exploded silently, others spun away in panic. The alien pilots realized they were no longer the hunters, they were the prey. Rian's gaze swept over the stars. He could see the hesitation in their movements. Fear was spreading among the enemy ranks. For centuries, humans had been forgotten. Now, one human and one ship reminded the galaxy why they had been feared. Astra interrupted. "Commander, new message from Zalari Union. They request immediate ceasefire. They claim you cannot possibly hold against combined fleets." Rian smirked faintly. "Tell them humans have always been underestimated. And they always regret it." As the message went out, new signals appeared on the sensors. Faster ships, cloaked and hidden, attempted to flank Horizon 01. Rian's eyes narrowed. Mercenaries, he said. They are opportunists. Send drones to intercept. I want no one near the ship unless I invite them. The bridge hummed with energy. Turrets rotated, shields pulsed, and drones moved with precise coordination. Horizon 01 responded as if it had never slept, a living machine ready to defend its master. Rian's mind turned to the hidden human colonies. He could not reach them yet, not with alien fleets so close. But soon, they would know. Soon, the scattered remnants of humanity would awaken and unite under his command. The galaxy would be surprised, and it would remember. Astra's voice broke the silence. Commander, incoming vessel detected. It is larger than the others. Unknown origin. Heading straight for us. Rian leaned forward. Prepare shields to maximum. Target all offensive systems. Let's see what wakes when humans strike first. The alien vessel emerged from the darkness. Its hull was sleek, black, and fast, moving with precision that suggested advanced technology beyond even the Verith Empire. Its weapons glowed faintly, ready to fire. Rian gripped the console. Identify them. I want to know who dares approach Horizon 01 without fear. Astra analyzed the data. Unknown. Commander. Likely rogue faction, heavily armed, possibly mercenary. Could be hired by Zalari or Verith to test us. Rian exhaled slowly. Good. Let them learn the hard way. This is the first taste of humanity's return. The massive supercarrier moved forward, engines humming, shields pulsing, weapons primed. Alien fleets held back, unsure, watching as Horizon 01 prepared to strike. One commander had awakened. One human had returned. And the galaxy was about to learn that the humans who were thought extinct were, in fact, the most dangerous force it had ever known. Rian Hale's voice was calm, steady, and full of authority. Let them come. We will remind the galaxy why humans never sleep forever. Rian Hale stared at the holographic map Astra had projected. Tiny points of light, hidden among nebulae and asteroid fields, marked human colonies that had survived in secret for centuries. They were small, isolated, and cautious, but they existed. Humanity had not disappeared completely. It had only slept. Show me the closest one, Rian commanded. Astra zoomed in on a planet in a dense star cluster, covered in swirling clouds and mountains. The planet looked peaceful from space, untouched by war. But Rian knew better. Humanity had survived here by hiding, by being silent, by learning patience. Coordinates locked, Astra said. We can reach it within standard warp calculations, though alien patrols remain nearby. We must be careful. Rian nodded. We'll move carefully, but swiftly. These people need to know we are awake. We cannot afford to let fear keep them in hiding any longer. Hours later, Horizon 01 arrived near the outer edge of the system. The planet below was green and blue, a small paradise in the darkness of space. As Rian activated a long-range communication array, he noticed the first signs of activity. Small ships launching from the planet's surface, scanning the strange signals coming from orbit. The humans had survived by staying hidden, and now they were curious, cautious, and afraid. Astra translated the intercepted messages from the planet. Commander, they are asking who has returned. They speak of old legends, of the supercarrier that vanished centuries ago. They do not know it is real. Rian's eyes softened. Let them see the truth. I am not here to harm them. I am here to remind them of who we are. He sent a secure transmission, using old human codes only the hidden colonies could recognize. The response was slow at first, then urgent. The people below were watching. Their fear turned into curiosity, and finally, into hope. Moments later, a fleet of small human ships rose from the planet. They were primitive compared to Horizon 01, but fast and agile. Rian smiled faintly. Not bad, he said. They are ready. Astra projected their movements. Commander, They are approaching with caution. Some still hesitate. They may not trust us immediately. Rian nodded. Trust is earned. We will earn it. He ordered a small shuttle to descend, carrying him personally to the surface. As it moved toward the planet, Rian thought about the centuries that had passed. The humans here had survived in isolation, building a quiet life in fear of the galaxy. They had lived in shadows while the universe grew bold and cruel. Now, one man and one supercarrier had returned, and with them came hope, power, and a reminder of what humanity once was. The shuttle touched down on the planet's surface. Rian stepped out, his presence commanding despite the centuries he had slept. People emerged from shelters, their eyes wide with shock. Some carried tools, some carried weapons, but all carried a sense of disbelief. "I am Commander Rian Hale," he said, his voice steady and clear. "I have returned. Horizon 01 has returned. Humanity is awake again. We are not extinct." The humans whispered among themselves. Fear lingered, but hope began to shine. They had heard stories of Horizon 01, stories of a mighty ship and its captain who vanished into the stars. Now, the legend stood before them, alive, speaking words they had not believed they would ever hear. A young woman stepped forward. We thought you were a myth. We believed humans were gone forever." Rian nodded. "We have survived, hidden because we had to. But now, we return. We must unite. The galaxy has changed while we slept, and threats loom everywhere. If we stay divided, we will fall. If we unite, we can reclaim our place." Astra's voice chimed softly. "Commander, alien fleets remain active in nearby sectors. They may attempt to attack once they discover this colony is awake." Rian's eyes hardened. "Then we prepare. We fight if we must, but first we must gather our people. The lost must remember, and the hidden must awaken. We will be ready." The humans on the planet began to move cautiously, gathering together, talking quietly, and observing the supercarrier in orbit. Slowly, suspicion gave way to trust. Slowly, they began to understand the power of what had returned. Rian Hale looked up at the stars, then down at the people before him. For centuries, they had hidden, waited, and survived. Now, the galaxy would see them again. And humanity would rise, not as a forgotten species, but as a force to be reckoned with. He raised his hand. "We have waited too long. We have slept too long. Now, humanity awakens. Together, we will reclaim our place in the stars. Prepare yourselves. The galaxy is about to remember what humans are capable of." Below him, the hidden colony watched, inspired, and ready to follow. Above them, Horizon 01 floated silently, a sleeping giant no longer asleep. The first step of humanity's return had begun. The war to reclaim the galaxy was coming, and Commander Rian Hale would lead it. The calm of space shattered like glass as Horizon 01 sensors picked up movement on all sides. Alien fleets had finally decided. Waiting was over. The Verith Empire and the Zalari Union had combined forces, sending hundreds of ships toward the supercarrier and the newly awakened human colony. Their message was clear: destroy the humans before they could unite. Commander Rian Hale stood on the bridge, watching the alien formations grow larger. "They finally came," he said quietly. His voice carried no fear, only determination. Astra responded calmly. "Commander, they outnumber us at least 20 to 1. Their firepower is immense. Shields are at full capacity, but we cannot hold against a prolonged assault." Rian's hands rested on the control console. "We won't wait for a prolonged assault. We strike first." Outside, the alien fleets advanced cautiously, scanning and probing. Smaller ships darted ahead, testing Horizon 01's defenses. Missiles and energy beams fired, but the supercarrier's shields absorbed most of the damage. The smaller fleets faltered as hidden turrets struck back with precision. Horizon 01 moved silently, its size and strength intimidating even the boldest commanders. Astra projected a holographic display. Commander, full weapons systems are now operational. Hidden energy cannons and plasma arrays are ready. The ship can unleash a force unlike any previously recorded in this sector. Rian's eyes narrowed. Then we end this quickly. Target the command vessels first. Break their coordination. Let fear spread. With a single command, Horizon 01's hidden weapons roared to life. Energy beams erupted from the hull, cutting through the void with brilliant white light. Alien command ships exploded in silent fireballs. Smaller vessels scattered in panic, their formations collapsing. The alien fleets had underestimated humanity. They had thought the humans were extinct. Now, they realized the mistake. From the surface of the human colony, survivors watched the carnage above. Small ships defending the planet joined the fight, guided by Rian's strategic commands. They fired missiles and energy pulses at approaching alien raiders. Horizon 01 protected them, moving with precision to intercept any attack that came too close. Rian's mind was calm, even as chaos unfolded. Astra, track their reinforcements. We need to know who is coming next. Commander, Astra replied. Signals indicate another fleet approaching from the dark sector. Larger than the previous combined forces. They are moving at high speed. Unknown origin, but their technology is advanced. Likely hired mercenaries or rogue commanders seeking to claim Horizon 01 for themselves. Rian clenched his jaw. Then we prepare for them as well. No one takes this ship without paying the price. The new fleet appeared, black and sleek against the stars. Their ships moved in perfect synchronization, aiming directly at Horizon 01. Rian activated the final layer of the Supercarrier's hidden defenses. Energy shields expanded, invisible barriers shimmering around the hull. Plasma cannons hummed as they charged, ready to unleash devastation. Astra spoke softly. Commander, this may be the largest engagement we have faced. Casualties on both sides could be immense. Rian's voice was steady. Then let them learn what humans are capable of. For centuries we were thought gone. Now we show them we are awake, and we will not be defeated. The battle erupted. Horizon 01 moved like a ghost of war, striking before the enemies could fire. Alien ships exploded under the precision of hidden weapons. Smaller squadrons were obliterated by automated drones and plasma pulses. Command vessels tried to regroup, but the humans had the advantage. They were unpredictable. They were awake. Rian issued orders calmly, guiding the Supercarrier with a skill born of centuries of experience. Focus fire on the center formation. Push the flanks back. Protect the colony ships at all costs. Astra responded immediately, executing the commands with perfect timing. Horizon 01's turrets moved with mechanical precision. Energy beams cut across space, and missiles struck targets before they could react. Alien fleets were thrown into chaos. Confusion spread faster than their weapons could fire. Despite the overwhelming numbers, Rian felt no fear. The humans had survived centuries of hiding, betrayal, and loss. Now, armed with Horizon 01 and united with their scattered colonies, they were more than a threat. They were a force the galaxy had forgotten. Hours passed. The alien fleets continued their assault, but the Supercarrier and its allied ships held firm. Horizon 01 unleashed more hidden weapons, devastating alien forces. Rian's calm strategy allowed minimal losses among the human survivors, while alien ships fell in increasing numbers. Finally, the remnants of the enemy fleet retreated, shocked and terrified. The humans had won this battle, but Rian knew it was only the beginning. The galaxy had remembered humanity, and now it feared them. He turned to Astra. Prepare to move. We cannot stay in one place for long. Others will come, and they will not wait. Understood, Commander, Astra replied. Rian looked at the stars, the battlefield behind him, and the human colonies rising from fear to hope. Humanity had survived centuries of darkness. Now, they were awake. Now, they were ready. The galaxy would soon learn that humans were not weak. They were not gone. And Horizon 01, the supercarrier that had slept for centuries, would lead them into a future where no one could underestimate humanity again. Rian Hale's voice was calm, but full of authority. The war is far from over. But humanity is awake, and we will not be defeated. Not now. Not ever. The stars were alive with fire. Horizon 01 floated at the center of the chaos, its massive hull glowing as energy pulses raced across its surface. Alien fleets from every corner of the galaxy had come together for one final strike, determined to destroy the humans before they could rise again. But Commander Rian Hale stood calm on the bridge, his eyes sharp, his mind clear. Humanity would not fall today. Not after centuries of sleep. Astra's voice filled the command center. Commander, enemy ships are approaching in formation. They have coordinated better than before. Estimated combined firepower exceeds anything previously recorded. Rian did not flinch. Then we give them a reason to fear. Engage full offensive protocols. Horizon 01 moved like a living giant. Shields flared, turrets rotated, and hidden weapons began charging at full capacity. Energy cannons, plasma arrays, and missiles all activated simultaneously. The aliens hesitated for a fraction of a second, sensing the danger too late. That hesitation would cost them everything. Outside, the first wave of alien command vessels exploded under precision fire. Smaller ships were caught in automated defense grids, shredded by drones and plasma beams. Horizon 01 struck with perfect timing, leaving no escape for those who came too close. From the human colonies, scattered ships joined the battle. They were small and slow compared to the supercarrier, but their courage was unmatched. Guided by Rian's commands and Astra's calculations, they moved with perfect coordination. Energy pulses struck alien squadrons, pulling them into traps. Humanity had not just returned, they had mastered strategy once thought lost. Astra projected the holographic battlefield. Commander, we can strike the Central Fleet now. If we target their command vessels, the rest will scatter. This may end the war in one strike. Rian's eyes narrowed. Then do it. Humanity does not negotiate when it is awakened. We end this decisively. The massive energy cannons of Horizon 01 unleashed their full power. White-hot beams tore through the alien command ships, disintegrating entire squadrons in seconds. The alien fleets faltered, communication breaking down as panic spread. Rogue mercenaries tried to escape, but the supercarrier moved faster than anyone anticipated, cutting them off with precision strikes. For the first time in centuries, humans were the hunters. The galaxy had assumed their extinction. Now, the survivors learned that humanity had only slept, and the consequences of underestimating them were catastrophic. Rian walked across the bridge, watching the battle unfold. Every movement of Horizon 01 was calculated, every shot precise. The humans' scattered allies were following his commands instinctively. Hope, courage, and unity filled them. They had been forgotten for centuries, but now they were unstoppable. Commander, Astra said softly, enemy flagship detected. It appears to be the leader of the combined fleet. Destroying it could end the war entirely. Rian smiled faintly. Then we end this properly. The supercarrier turned slowly, aligning all weapons on the massive alien flagship. Energy beams converged like a white storm, striking the hull with unimaginable force. Explosions rippled across its surface as it tried to respond. But Horizon 01 was faster, stronger, and more advanced than anything in the galaxy. The flagship shattered in a blinding explosion, sending shockwaves through the remaining enemy forces. Panic spread instantly. Without their leader, the alien fleets faltered, scattered, and retreated. Humanity's victory was decisive. The humans had awoken, and the galaxy had no choice but to remember them. Rian Hale lowered his gaze from the viewport, watching the remnants of the alien forces flee into the darkness. His mind was calm, but his heart swelled with pride. Humanity had survived centuries of hiding, isolation, and betrayal. Now, they had reclaimed their place among the stars. Astra's voice was gentle. "Commander, human colonies are safe. Enemy forces retreating. The galaxy will now recognize the return of humanity." Rian nodded. "Prepare communications to all surviving colonies. Let them know that Horizon 01 stands ready. We will unite them. We will rebuild. We will rise together." Outside, the stars seemed to shine brighter. The dark void that had been silent for centuries now held hope, courage, and the promise of a new era. Humanity was no longer forgotten. They had returned, stronger than ever. Rian Hale stood at the bridge, silent for a moment, then spoke to Astra quietly. "For centuries, we were shadows. For centuries, we were forgotten. Now, the galaxy will never forget us again." Horizon 01 drifted silently among the stars, a sleeping giant no longer asleep. The human colonies below were alive, inspired, and ready to follow. The galaxy had learned a lesson it would never forget. Humans, even after centuries of absence, were not weak. They were a force of nature, a power beyond reckoning. And at the center of it all, Commander Rian Hale, last officer of Horizon 01, knew this was only the beginning. Humanity had returned. The galaxy had been reminded. And the stars were theirs to reclaim. The age of humans had begun again.